Hey everyone, it's me, Edward. Today I'm in Cisneros, Antioquia, Colombia, and I'm going geocaching. There's a geocache about 3 kilometers up that railway, and it's hidden inside of a railway tunnel. This railway hasn't been used for a number of years, so it's safe to walk along it, and I'm gonna go find the geocache. Bien. Hola, hermoso. Hola. ¿Cómo está? Bien. Oh, bien aquí. Bien. ¿Cómo está? Bien. Alright, this is where it gets interesting. I've got to cross that railroad track. It's a bridge going over a river that's got to be, 30 meters below at least, maybe more. So I'm going to put the camera away and cross carefully. Thank goodness there's no trains coming today, or I would be wiped out. I might have to jump off of this thing. Made it to the other side. Here you can see a spot where the train tracks are really corroded and abandoned. There's water running through them, and there's nothing like water to destroy train tracks. So you can see that these tracks haven't been in use in a long time. They're not being maintained, and it looks like they're gonna just rust away. Talk about a spectacular location. There are the train tracks. Down there is the river. Well, the train tracks are going to cross a bridge once again, as you can see right there. But after that, they curve away from the place that I'm going. So that means that they're going to curve around another big circle to get more elevation, which just means I get to walk a lot more to my destination than I had previously thought. Plus, it's beginning to rain, so here comes the adventure of like it or not. The tracks are slowly taking me away from the place that I'm trying to get to, but they're also going up the hill, and I'm expecting them to curve towards the place I want to get to pretty soon, I hope. I'm now 1.85 kilometers away, and I was at 1.5 kilometers. So here we go, walking up the hill. Okay, I just passed through an area of tracks. That's railway right there, and it's completely abandoned. It's so overgrown it's hard to even pass through there. And I get to this point where somebody has a fence blocking the right of way. Of course I'm gonna go through the fence, obviously, but kind of strange that they put a fence right there. So the adventure continues. Here's why you can see there's no trains running through here. Down there is the road, and over there is where the train used to go. It's been cut off. So I'm gonna have to make my way underneath a fence right here, and underneath another fence right there, and then walk up that way to try to connect to where the train used to go. someplace in that mishmash of weeds is where the train continues. So I gotta go over there and find it and keep going through the tracks. All right, the train tracks would be going right through there, and then they'd go right along there. But as you can see, in that direction, there's road. So I don't know where they've gone. And I'm stuck up on the top of a cement berm, like a hill, some kind of a thing. So I'm stuck up here. I gotta slide down. At least I'm not going towards the road, that's for sure. I climbed up from down there, and I'm just gonna have to slide back down. Okay, well, the train tracks stopped at that point, and I had to go under barbed wire fences 3 times, or 4 times, and I don't know what else, just crazy stuff. And then go through a river, come out the other side, walk up a little roadway, and there it is, the train tracks. I'm back on the train tracks. I may be crazy, but I'm not crazy enough to walk across that. ¿Cómo le va? Buenas tardes. Okay, I've talked to a couple of people and they both tell me that I'm in the right direction. I'm going just fine now. So there's the way that I'm going. I still have another kilometer or thereabouts before I get to the tunnel. But at least now I know that the tracks are not going to just suddenly disappear like they did before. So here we go. I don't know if you can see that. I'm about 350 meters away from the cache, and you can see the rails are going straight into the jungle. Like, okay, there used to be a train over here, not anymore. I haven't even seen the tunnel. I suppose it's straight ahead. We're gonna find it. Okay, so now I'm 221 meters away. I don't know if you can see that. 221 meters away, and what stands between me and the cache is that right there, that pipeline. So I either have to cross the pipeline to get to the other side, which is probably what I'm gonna do, or find some other way. There might be a bridge or something, but crazy. Well, typical to a cache like this, the last 250 meters are a bitch. But if you look over there, you can see a train tunnel. That means I'm close to the cache. I'm worn out. I didn't go across the pipeline, thank goodness. Thought about it, even got on top of it and thought about it. Now I went down to the river and fell into the water, of course, so now I'm soaking wet from the waist down, which is always fun. But let's go get that cache. FCDA probably stands for Ferrocarril de Antioquia, 1929. Wow, this thing is completely flooded. Okay, more obstacles. Okay, I took the moto rodillo to the other side, of the tunnel. Now I'm on the other side of the tunnel. This is the side of the tunnel that I should be approaching this geocache from. So it's down there. I'm gonna wait for the next Moto Rodillo to enter the tunnel, and then I'm gonna walk in behind them and see if I can find a cache. Okay, I just entered the tunnel. I'm probably 250 meters from the end. There you can see the end way down there. This is a lot easier to get through than that tunnel, the Juan Blanco tunnel, that's for sure. But there are gonna be some motorcycles, some moto rodillos coming by, so I have to be careful. Anyway, this tunnel is probably 2 kilometers long, and someplace hidden in here is a geocache. So I'm gonna go get it, yeah! Okay, this is one of the coolest caches I've ever found. There it is, wedged in the wall right there. If you didn't know it was there, you'd never find it. That's awesome. Okay, that's the logbook. This geocache has seen better days in terms of the logbook. It's kind of a little soggy, just a little bit. Lots of people have signed it. I signed it, except I can't remember what the day is. There's my signature. I gotta look at my watch, figure out what today is. But wow, last time it was found was 2010. I'm thinking about leaving in the new logbook because this one's kind of wet. But this is an amazing geocache. This is the most amazing geocache. If you're looking for it, you can see just a little bit of light at one end of the tunnel. That would be the Limon end. If you can see just a little bit of light and a number 7 painted on the wall, the cache is sitting right next to it. That's awesome. Cool, man. Okay, signed the logbook, dated it, I'm leaving it trackable, and this is amazing, but I gotta get this thing back in the wall before another one of those moto, whatever they're called, one of those little motorcycles comes down the track. They come about every 15 to 20 minutes, so I get it going. This is awesome. Santiago de Colombia, Antioquia, Colombia.